leaders who have the talk but not the walk. I've run into many people in organizations that are claiming to be agile, and they often will say to me, I wish my leaders would get it. I wish management would understand what this is really all about. They have the right language, but they don't live it out. Now, before we get too critical of our leaders, of our managers who don't seem to be abiding by our expectations of agility, I think it's helpful first if we try to understand, are there some missing pieces from their perspective that we can assist with? So I've got a long list of questions that we should be asking before we be too critical of our managers. First, has leadership been properly instructed? Did they ever get a chance to sit on a presentation on agility, even if just for a couple of hours? Has that ever been offered to them? Next, what metrics are they using to help them make decisions? Do they have true visibility into the work? Third, what are their pain points? Is the Agile effort addressing those things that are most important to the leadership team? Is it possible that the Agile movement hasn't helped them at all? Another item. Have they ever been invited to sprint reviews where they can see for themselves what's going on and interact with the teams? Another item. What reporting do they get? Are they simplistic progress reports that don't tell the whole story? Or worse, one of those reports that basically says we'll be finished when we're finished? Or some very real presentation about what's actually getting accomplished that is bringing value and where are efforts going that are not generating value? How much is it costing, by the way? Another item. Are we enabling their disjointed behavior by just doing what they ask? Or are we taking opportunities to explain the impacts of what they're asking of us? When they ask us to do things that don't fit with the Agile movement, how do we respond? Next, is there a team of champions? A team that has had the ability to access the leaders? Are there agile goals that have been established, indicating we are indeed becoming more agile or not? Another item. Who are the leaders anyway? Has the entire executive team been engaged? That's not just IT, but what about HR and finance and legal, etc.? My last point. Is there alignment on what it means to be agile in the organization? Different words mean different things to different people. Do we have minimal governance around how work is carried out? Again, before being too harsh on our leaders, on our managers, and I'm using those terms interchangeably intentionally because I know there's a difference, but grouping them together, are we being too harsh before we've taken the time to understand what they are going through?